Welcome back to Victoria 2, Divergences of Darkness, Part 2. You may recall, I am Muscovy, the great Russian principality, I guess. We will be trying to form Russia and conquer some cool stuff. Who are they at war with? I give them military access, I don't even know what they're doing. They're at war with the I don't know what even that's supposed to be. Oh look, Japan conquered Korea. Good job. Good job, Korea. Or Japan, not Korea. Alright. Moscow. So add some more bureaucrats to the payroll. So they can get me more payroll. We're doing alright so far. We're doing alright. I don't think... Can we even build stuff? Alright, well let's start with this one. Let's industrialize a little, because we have a bunch of cash. So we got wood and coal here, which means we can build a sawmill. We don't have much coal, so let's build cement, some glass, yeah, so we'll just concentrate on that for the time being. Furniture, probably want a paper mill. Yeah, we'll make some steel. We don't have any iron. Okay, well, we'll start with that. We'll see. I've never been very good at industrializing in this game. I always let the capitalists do it. But we do not have any capitalists. Oh. Huh. Probably pay more attention to what's going on around the world, huh? The Belgian Confederacy has now become a great power. Excuse me. So, there's no... One of the things that makes this one interesting is, in the base game, you know, you just have a minus 0.1 infamy for peace. But here, you might see we have a lack of international code for 0.2 each month, which means you can conquer a lot easier. That is apparently something, because in the continuity of this world, there wasn't like a French Revolution to shock the powers of Europe, and for them to create this balance of power, the Concert of Europe, you know, the Congress of Vienna. So it's still kind of a free-for-all, diplomatically speaking. Within limits, I guess. There is an event that triggers that gets rid of that and creates a more, you know, balance of power type situation, but it hasn't happened yet. There was something called the Treaty of Cylon, which I think triggers when Spain loses its colonies in America, and I think that's to simulate that Spain is a waning power and the other great powers can start gobbling up places around the world. I don't know exactly what it's about. Should probably keep them on watch, because I would like to. Okay, I have a bum mouse. I'm gonna have to get a new one. It's like double. When I hit the right mouse button, it'll like double click it, and it's really annoying. Can't wait for Scandinavia. If I attack them, They are protected by Scandinavia. It doesn't tell me if they will join the war. Scandinavia would accept. Okay. You know what? Let's do it. Let's conquer Novgorod. What kind of resources they have? Just wood. Okay, let's kill him. Okay. Alright, everybody. Things just got a lot more interesting. Our supply limit is trash, though. Okay. Courland did not want to join, but that's okay. Supply limit is so low. It bothers me. Really bothers me. Yeah, let's just split you in two. Okay, that'll do. Can't wait for Victoria 3 to come out. I hope they add a lot of quality of life changes, like in EU4, the production little box submenu that lets you do all kinds of stuff. That's very, very handy, and I really like it. It'd make recruiting armies a lot easier in this game, because it is slow and tedious, because you have to recruit each individual unit, and then you have to send them to where you want to go, and you have to organize them as how you want. That was gay. I don't like that. Okay, note to self. Ditch Scandinavia. I don't like that. I wanted to take it all. Also, I totally got the wrong... I wanted Galich, but the city of Galich is here, but it's not in the state of Galich. Why? Okay. Alright. What's in Bryansk? Wood. Just wood, basically. Just another sawmill. Probably just build a lot of sawmills. This is actually not a bad place to put bottling works, or I can't build canneries. Yeah, why not? Let me see here. Kursk, Bryansk. We'll just wait for that for a bit. Okay, well now we gotta wait 4 years to attack Novgorod again. The Nogai horde is requesting access. Yeah, sure, why not? My Discord is blowing up, and I can't check it right now. Probably some political discussion. Oh, we are an autocracy. A lot of events. A lot of events. Okay, Bryansk now has its optimal bureaucrat number. I think they also improve your tariffs. Let's bring them down to 65? Yeah. Smolensk. What do you have in Smolensk? Wood, beef. Yeah, we're just gonna build a bunch of sawmills. We are going to be the sawmill capital of the world. We're gonna produce so much lumber, it won't even be funny. Okay, we have 4 years to develop our technology so that we can actually stand a chance. So after ideological thought, we will definitely get idealism. I watched a video of one guy critiquing this technology system in Victoria 2 because he was doing it from the point of view of someone playing multiplayer, where there's always those texts that you always go to when they're unlocked. Like for example, I went for ideological thought, now I'm going for idealism, and then you definitely want to get your light armament up, probably railroad, your medicine onwards. Those are the starting texts that everybody gets because it just makes sense to. And he was arguing that I can't remember who it was, but he was arguing that kind of takes away a bit of the interesting part of the game. It's like, oh, you always do the same thing every game. Yeah, I can see that. You can't really tailor your strategy or tailor your technology choices for your overall strategy just because you need technology. You need to start building it up in the early game. Your literacy too, which I haven't done because I've been working on my bureaucrats. Once we get all the bureaucrats up and running, then we will endorse our clergymen. Lithuania knows its place. Congress of Andagoya. Okay, so this one's cool. So when Gran Colombia wins its independence from Spain, they defeat them in their independence war that they have at the start of the game. They get an event called the Congress of Andagoya, which effectively is like the Congress of Panama in our timeline, because for whatever reason they call Panama Andagoya. And so all representatives from all over the Gran Colombian colonies will come together and they will decide what to do now. And so you can either have a united federation of Gran Colombia, it can start, pieces of it can break away, usually the parts in South America, or it can just break apart under all kinds of lines. We'll have to see what happens. It won't really affect us because we're Russia. Alright. Muscovite Tver and Muscovite Kursk. That now we encourage our intellectuals. Land of opportunity. Oh, okay. Partial success. The fate of Gran Colombia is decided. The emissaries from the southern states met and tried to form a new unified country. They failed, but Castilla and Santander claim that they are the true heirs of the viceroyalty of New Granada and shall rule it entirely. The mess is far from over. Okay, so I guess Mexico and Central America and Texas stayed in Gran Colombia, while Essequibo, the Guianas, Granada, Quito, and Arequipa are now independent. So, good for them. Good for them. There's a Guianan culture? I didn't know that. Huh. Scandinavia's taken over parts of Indonesia. Yeah. Part of the whole sandbox motivation for this mod is that India and Indonesia are not monopolized by one power. You know, Britain here in India and the Dutch in Indonesia. But instead, you got all the great powers getting in on that. And it's a mess. And it's ugly. And you got the dual monarchy here in Timor and the... what are these islands called? The Lesser Sunda Islands or whatever? You have Scandinavian, the Moluccas. You have Bavaria, Burgundy in Java. Okay, maybe I have to review which events that I get, because I like seeing what happens in the world, but I think I might have more events than are actually useful. And it's going to be like, most of the game is just me clicking through them. A lot of them are events that are AI only, and I can't get rid of them. Like, see, this is a decision. AI decisions that help things run smoother, but I like to be able to see the other decisions that are made, and I can't differentiate between the two. Okay, so Spain took over part of Burma, and China. Yeah, so I think when a country is a vassal, they have a decision to give the monthly payment. Care about that? Yeah, a little. Okay, so Burgundy is now taking over Sumatra. Interesting. Burgundy's attacked Bali. I do like to know that. Probably shouldn't do war goals. I don't know. Bureaucrats. We need more clergymen. Sulu, West Borneo. So yeah, they're nabbing up Indonesia. The Tawantinsuyu. So this you may know, for you history buffs out there. Tawantinsuyu was what the Inca called their state, and I don't know the lore exactly as to why, but at least part of the great Incan Empire has survived, and it lost Peru and Cusco, and but you know, now it's declaring war against Arequipa to get it back. I think it has cores on it. I think I might have mentioned that in the previous video. I don't know, it's been several days since I've recorded. Oops. Look at all that. Look at all that land that Russia can have, and I can't take it just yet. Makes me sad. Granada has declared war on Quito, so they're gonna be eating each other up. Instead of building a nation, they're gonna be fighting in their civil wars. Just like a real life. I think after idealism I will get medicine, because medicine is important. And 1.1% of my population is our clergymen. or no, in the mod they call them intellectuals. I guess more or less specific term for people who further education. I know it used to mainly be the clergy, but I think even in the previous centuries there was a rapidly growing group of middle class academics, doctors, scientists, people like that. And so they're not all clergymen. And of course, if you go down an atheistic path as a nation, which doesn't amount to much, but for flavor, an atheist government probably wouldn't rely much on the clergymen for their technology. We'll keep it at 55, yeah. Okay, now let me look at our... Okay, we're not even the top 5 of lumber producers, but what about for wood? We are the biggest producer of wood in the world, just because we have so much of it. We are making steel, so that's good. I'm glad we're making steel. It'll be better once we get iron that's over here in the Urals. Okay, so... yeah, they're eating it up. Eating it up. Yum, yum, yum. So I know you only get the bonus at 2% for your intellectuals. I like to go up to 2.1%. Just so I have that little buffer in case some demote. And if you get 2.1% of intellectuals in all your states, you get a total of 2.1%, which is optimal, and you get up to, was it like 4 research points for it? I know you get research points for having clerks as well. If you have 4%, you get the most, but I never do that. But my clerks always remain low. Maybe I should look into that. I don't know how much research you can get if you have a full staff of clerks. Maybe that's worth looking into. What exactly are clerks? They're like, they're middle class managers and specialists, I guess, for all kinds of stuff. I have no clerks. Probably technicians, people running the books. Oh, I'm in 9th place. That means I'm almost a great power. Cool. Death of the Prince of Wales. Okay, so I think a terrorist organization attacked and killed the Prince of Wales, i.e. the heir to the throne of the dual monarchy. And look at that! The Inca have retaken Cusco and they moved their capital to it. It's been a long time they've done it. When does our truce end? October of 1844? It's taking forever to research this. Be done by December though. I don't actually care about that. I really don't. Our literacy has gone up. Not much, but a little. I don't care about this. Okay, Brunei is gone. They can't attack Lang Fang because it's civilized, at least not in the way that they do the others. I think it's cute that the Scandinavians conquered the Philippines, but instead of the Philippines, obviously, because they're not run by Prince Philip, by King Philip of Spain, they call it Christiana, after, I guess, a queen in Scandinavia. But they don't start the game with all the Philippines. Okay, so... fine. I don't really care. Okay, Kutai is gone. Hungary has declared war on Moldavia. Am I at war with Moldavia? Or am I allied with Moldavia? Yes, I am. Okay, Hungary has a good amount of guys, and their tech is much better. Is better than mine. Well, let's do it. I need military access to somebody. Oh, I can just... Okay. Oh my gosh. My supply limit is so low and stupid. Oh, that hurts. I don't like that. Alright, we're at 1.75% of our population is intellectuals. Honestly, let's just let Moldavia to its fate. I'm sorry, Moldavia, but our supply limit is so low, and I don't really want to fight the Hungarians, because I'll probably lose. What does Hungary want? Humiliate, prestige reduced by 26. Is that my prestige? I don't know. No. I'm sorry, Moldavia. I just threw you under the bus. That is the Russian way. Okay, we definitely need medicine. There are probably other stuff we could get, but medicine is very important for such low supply areas as such as our own. And so these urban areas are higher, but we are majority of forests. It's kind of weird that the terrain is a mining district. Like, is that really a terrain? I don't think so. I don't think so. Why has our score gone down? I guess we're just not keeping pace with others. Alright, we need to do something when we attack Novgorod. We need to take their capital. We need to take large swaths of Novgorod. Ultimately, we need to take all of them. What is the... Okay, we need a prestige of 40. We need all of our cores owned, and we need all of Novgorod's cores owned. What are all of Novgorod's cores? Oh, we need Pskov, that's right. That is going to be tricky. We're going to need to take it from them, from Scandinavia. What's even in Perm here? Oh, iron. Okay. Okay, we probably have too many intellectuals there. Excellent. 1.9%. Okay, and our literacy is going up. It's gone up, what, like 3 points since we started? I can recruit another army. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I like hussars because they're fast. Because they have a lot of recon, which lets them capture territories faster. Our population is pretty big. We are Russia. We do have the large Upper Volga region. Well, not all of it. Alright. this looks like a good place to stop. Thanks for watching. Not much happened. We fought a war and we got screwed in it, but that's okay. We'll try again next time. Thanks for watching. I'll see you. There's a better way to transition. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.